Welcome to No FOMO Charts YouTube channel. This channel is all about stock market charts and technical analysis education. Quick disclaimer, these videos and charts are for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. Okay, in this video we're going to talk about the top 10 global exchanges and do technical analysis for them. I'm going to be talking and moving fairly quickly to make this video shorter. So let's begin. First off, SHCOMP, Shanghai Composite, SHCOMP. Here we go. All right, we need to back out in the view a little bit here so we can see. Okay. Shanghai Composite Index, basically the China stock market, has been in a downtrend for about maybe 3 years, maybe 2 years. Okay, how do we know this? Okay, if this marks the recent high in the past 5 years, this could have been consider a higher low, but until we had this lower high and said, okay, never mind. Lower low, then lower high, lower low, lower high, lower high. Lower low, what is it making right now? Lower high, basically. Probably all contributed by the trade war, honestly, in the past couple of years. But this crash right here of end of 19 to 20, basically 2020 right here, that's COVID, okay? It wasn't actually super bear market though, right? It's not like the US. The US went more than negative 20%. But anyways, let's get some support and resistance and trend. Okay, support right here, 2435. I'm going to round the numbers to go faster. 3280, 3124, 2952. Resistances. Now support, 2657, 2732. 2812, and this support down here, 2435. Okay, put some trend lines in there. Trend line, resistance. See this one, it could also be viewed like this. We could do this as a trend line. Now it makes sense. It's kind of like a descending channel, not quite a descending wedge, or connect this side and it becomes almost like a symmetrical triangle. Okay. So in this particular case, I would use the one that has more touch points, which is probably this one. If you erase this, because this only has maybe 2 or 4. This one, see this, touches way more. So I'm going to use this. Okay. So make it cleaner for everybody to see. We could probably even use like channel. Yeah. Okay, so if we look at it like this, the upside target of resistance will be 3,000. That's psychological, and that's a resistance up here, and there's resistance up here as well. If not, if it goes to lower lows, then it's probably looking at 2,500 range. Okay, 2,500 range or 3,000. All right, or maybe the middle range. Okay, so we have to see what happens with China. Okay, next, Hang Seng Index. HSI. This chart, a little easier to see the trend more recently. Okay. 2018, high. This was a higher low, but then we turned into lower high. Try to make a higher low, lower high, rejection. Then we finally met our lower low. What's interesting though on the Hang Seng is if you just see right here, it's kind of a messy W pattern right here, okay? Possibly we might see upside, but if you look at other fundamental factors of what's happening right now with Hong Kong and China and US and Europe, maybe this is not going to go as high as possible because even right here, it started to gap down even though it was building momentum. Right there, you see that? These last 3 candles. So too bad. Almost had that. So for now, I'm going to count this as a lower high. Okay. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet for Hong Kong, Hang Seng Index. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. If we draw something like this, again, where's higher low support? Down here. Somewhere. Could be right at 23,000. Okay, if not, we're going to break to the upside. It's going to test 25,000 one more time. Okay, So it's in a short-term uptrend since the recovery. But see here, Hang Seng Index, negative 26.8% almost. Negative 27. So they went into a bear market during the COVID first wave. Next, Nikkei 225 Index, 225, Japan Index. Okay, we zoom out a little bit. This was a little more obvious, starting from 2020, consolidation when nobody really knew when the virus pandemic was going to start, but already the market was pricing in consolidation from other factors, okay? Unsure. Nobody was, right? But what happened? You get the COVID-19, boom. Negative 32.7. Drop. So here we go. Where's support? Ultimate support, I'm going to round the numbers. 16,359. Where's the the resistance for this year as a lower high? 23,200. 2020 high, 24,100 basically. So right here, Japan was uptrending. High, low, high, low, high, low, high. Where are we going to make the low? That's the question. Okay? Where are we going to make this low? But the good news is that right there. Okay? So if you haven't studied candlesticks, make sure you study candlesticks. Okay? You need to understand, what does green mean? What does red mean? What does a stick mean? It's called a wick. What does it mean? What are the patterns? Once you get that, you'll do better in the market, probably. Or at least you'll be able to read the charts better, I mean. Okay. So, but the Nikkei has been a little overextended right here when you get so much of this in the market. Now, if we draw some trend lines, connect this right here. See, now it makes more sense. Do you see that? Now it's just following this trend line support and saying, okay, wherever, for now it's acting as support. It's still support right here. We're going to have to see on Monday, Japan time, over the weekend, did they factor in the news? Did anything bad happen? What's going to happen? So we're going to see that. But for now, it's not like the NASDAQ in my other video where it's already at all-time highs. I mean, this shouldn't make any sense, but at the same time, wherever money is, that's where people are going to go. All right, people follow the money, the traders. All right, so we're going to see. If this breaks down, where would the next support be? Actually, way down here. I'll mark it. Round it. 20,763. That's probably the next support. Then you start to get into these levels. 20,265. 20,000. Psychological. Right? Where's the resistance is? Resistance is up here at 22,657. Even the small one right here, 22,429. Okay? KOSPI, the South Korea Composite Stock Price Index. Okay, this one, notable. I gotta point this out. Okay, if anyone from South Korea is looking at this for the first time and you are wondering, why did we crash? How did I know? How could I have known? There is a huge pattern staring us in the face right here on a daily chart. It's called the head and shoulders. Right here. Left shoulder to the head, to the right. What does that mean? Downside. Downside risk. Okay? So that's one of the reasons I wanted to make this channel for the charts. Sometimes there are very obvious chart patterns. Okay? And people could basically save themselves if they understood how to read the charts. Okay? So that's one of the reasons I want to teach people, educate people. Okay? Help them with the charts. All right. But let's talk about what's happening right now. After we had the big COVID-19 dump, negative 36% almost, all right, we're making higher highs and higher lows. We're trending up. Higher highs, higher low. Higher high, higher low, I'm going to call that. Now we made a higher high. So where's the next higher low going to be? So if this is higher low 1, let's call this higher low 2. Higher low 3 is going to be somewhere in this range. Okay, it could be somewhere in this whole box right there. Okay. So even if we drop a little bit more in the price, let's say on Monday things gap down and we go down, there's still this. This is support right here, this range right here. Okay, so it's getting a little messy. I'll make it nicer. So what I mean is this. first off, we draw a trend line. Boom, like that. Okay, we violated the trend line to the downside. Okay, that's warning number one. Red flag number one. Tighten that up. But then where are the support levels? Support levels down here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? And it's not, I'm not just clicking randomly. There, just wherever there's more candle action, that's probably the most likely support level. And there's one here too. On the top side, there's this. There's this too, right there. So right here, this makes sense, especially this one that I'm wiggling right here, that's moving. See that it's hitting 1, 2, 3 touch points almost perfectly. This could be bots, robot action. So what's going to happen with the KOSPI, the South Korea Stock Index? Well, it gapped down right here to support, okay? And again, it's all about the news right now. We have to think about the fundamentals a little bit more because I'm talking about global. I'm talking about infections. We're talking about second wave of infections. Is it increasing or decreasing globally? What's the next country that has the most infections right now is Brazil, unfortunately. And other places in the world, the US, what are the infections in the USA? Spain, Italy, China, South Korea, Hong Kong, Japan, UK, France, Germany, right? Canada, all these places. What are the infection cases? Are they going up or down? It still matters in the stock market, okay? So, but we have to remember the Asia market is very correlated with the US market. So for this, again, if people are wondering, are we going to go up or down, up or down? Well, this is a good sign right here, at least for that Friday for South Korea, okay? If it was red and it's like, that's not so good looking, but it's green, meaning that there's support here. People said, okay, let's try to survive the trend. But I'm saying there's plenty of room to the downside to go on this, okay? And still be a higher low. That doesn't mean the trend is over, right? Just saying, higher low potential. Okay, Canada, Toronto Stock Exchange. Here we go. Again, COVID-19 dump. Then higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay? This one's a little bit more smooth than, say, the NASDAQ, right? Higher high, higher high, higher high in the price. This is that third higher low. Okay? But this candle pattern, it's not really a clear reversal pattern. Okay? It just means consolidation. Because think about it, when have we seen the price go sideways? We haven't seen that for a while. Okay? Sideways. Okay? Try to come down, but bulls, pushed it back up. All right, let's get some support. Again, just enclose it. Then get the next gaps. Boom. Boom. Right there, support levels. Trend line, connect multiple points. So here we go. Canada with the gap down. See that? Gap down. So the trend is at risk. It's not over, it's at risk. Okay? It's possible to make higher highs, break that, and then get back into the trend. But we need some really good bullish news and events. Okay? And again, the higher low range is all the way to down here. Okay, I'm going to go a little faster on these for time's sake. So let's just quickly draw a trend line. So UK 100 index right here, falling down to trend line support. Rejected by trend line resistance. Where is the support? I'm going to round the numbers. 5990 support. 1. Support 2. 5886. 5669. Resistances 6466. 6629. 6872. Okay? But UK 100 index, a little healthier than some of these other indexes. Why? Because these other indexes, see, for instance, like the KOSPI, and like the Dow Jones, right? And Canada, Toronto Stock Exchange, it gapped down much more. The UKX didn't do that. Okay, it's finding support here. That's good. That's good. So for bulls, they say they want to go higher highs, higher lows, maintain the trend, or at least consolidate, hold that support. The bears are saying no, 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 let's go down. Okay, so you're gonna watch out for those levels marked right here on the right side. Okay, moving faster. CAC, France. Okay, the trend, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, making a higher low. But again, look at the range. All of this could be higher low territory in the box. Okay? But France, right there. Excuse me. France, right there. See? Plenty of room for trendline support. All right, we hit a horizontal support level, though. See that? Horizontal support levels all around here. And resistance levels all around here. Okay, on the right side, the numbers. But where could it ultimately drop to here and still maintain the uptrend for the daily? Okay, next. DAX index, Germany. All right, trend line. It's been an uptrend. Okay, higher highs, high low. High, low. High, low. Same thing right here. Let's mark the support levels. Resistance levels above. Support levels. And keep in mind, this is not, I'm not closing my eyes and putting support or resistance. It's hitting as many candles as possible. If you want to, you can even go down to this left side, but see, it's hitting pretty significant zones, areas. Okay, so again, a little bit more of a broadening formation in terms of these trend lines, a little bit more broad. So this recent rally, especially in the European indexes, was a little bit, I should say, more piercing to the upside. Okay, so it wouldn't surprise me if you get a reaction to the downside. Okay, it's nature, it's natural. SMI, the Swiss Market Index. Okay, here we go. Trend, what is it? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, uptrend. Then you could draw the trend line. But a little bit of a issue here on the chart, at least, violated the trend line. This is a little bit interesting. Finding a little bit of horizontal resistance right around that 10,000 range. Okay, similar to Bitcoin, also similar to one of the other Asian indexes, right? Somebody doesn't want it to go over 10,000. Maybe there's a big seller up here, right, on the order book in the Swiss market. Possible. Okay. Support on around the numbers, 9723. Support 2, 9404. Maybe there's one right in between there, in the 96 range. Resistance 9975. 10,000 psychological range. And then just this candle itself. So this candle, interesting, it fell down out of the trend line support faster, and then it was a big doji indecision candle. So that's different. You see this candle? Like, compare this to the KOSPI, right? KOSPI, bullish. Swiss market, indecision. I'm just going to say doji, not indecision. It's not like they're indecisive, just doji. So you could see the market sentiment, just look at the charts. That's why I'm doing this. A lot of people might be wondering, why am I looking at Asia and Europe when 44% of the global market share is America, USA? Well, it matters. It still matters. There's clues in the global marketplace. Look at this, Shanghai. Look at that last candle. Hang Seng Index, Nikkei, KOSPI. But then you look at Canada, that looks more like America, the US chart. Okay, UK. So Europe, a little more indecisive. France trying to be bullish. Germany trying to be bullish. So right now, there's a little bit more correlation between the Swiss and the UK. And London. Germany, similar. Okay. All right, last one. Speed this up. Sorry, 20 minutes. Okay, Nifty 50. India. Here we go. Trend. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. But also India, similar to other Asia indexes in that. Bullish. Bullish. Nobody wants the stock market to crash again. Not again. Just think about it psychologically. We're going to have another negative 20 to 25% crash. Not again. Nobody wants that. Everyone just went through hard times in the first wave. Nobody wants second hard times. But we have to remember, just think about long term for a second. Let me finish the chart. I'm going to talk about fundamentals and then end. So again, trendline support right here. Trendline resistance up above. We confirmed the uptrend. Wow. The bulls in India showing strength. This was probably a big red candle. Then push it up. Okay? So again, they understand higher lows must be established to keep the market strength. So where's the target to the upside? First, this resistance, 10,350, 10,350 range. It's already past the half of this triangle, right? Support, low of this candle, estimate 9532. Next support, maybe way down here if we're talking longer term trades, 9171. Okay, and then there's this gap right here. So it's ostensibly stuck between 95 and 10,000, basically. Okay, so just to end this, the reason I'm doing this global top 10 stock exchange indexes is because the markets are related. You can see the sentiment and the emotions, the psychology on the charts. You can see it. Look at the last candle again. Okay, compare this India straight up to America, SPX. Doesn't look the same. Doji. See, this looks like the Swiss chart. This is the Dow Jones. NASDAQ. Russell 2000. Okay? So clearly, whatever's happening in each country is slightly different. Okay? But to me, because of COVID-19, we have to pay a little bit more attention to Asia just because of the sequence of events that happen, okay? Just saying basic information, okay? Nothing political here. So hopefully that helped you. If you're from one of these countries, go ahead and let me know. And please like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks so much for watching. No FOMO charts. Remember, this is for educational purposes only. I went over time here to put in some more fundamental explanations. So again, if you like this channel, please like and subscribe and share. I'm on Twitter at NoFOMOCharts. I'm also on TradingView, NoFOMOCharts. Hope everybody has a good day and week, and we'll see you next time.